Ready? All right.
We're learning new details about allegations of abuse involving the same New York City police officer who put Eric Garner in a chokehold. Our correspondent, Brian Todd, has gone to Staten Island. He's joining us now. Well, what are you learning over there, Brian?
Wolf, right about at this spot, on this busy street on Staten Island, Officer Daniel Pantaleo is accused of strip searching a suspect in midday, right at this spot, and accused of going even further than that. We spoke to that suspect, who says Pantaleo approached him with a cowboy mentality.
I'm minding my business, officer.
A tense street confrontation. A young New York cop accused of going out of bounds. Officer Daniel Pantaleo's been there before. It happened 2 years prior to his fateful encounter with Eric Garner.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
What goes through your mind when you see that?
Sad and angry and disbelief.
Tommy Rice has a detailed memory of his own confrontation with the officer at the center of the chokehold case. March 22nd, 2012. Rice was a passenger in a car pulled over in this Staten Island neighborhood. The police suspected Rice, his brother-in-law, and at least one other man of doing a drug transaction in the car. When he got out of the vehicle, Rice says, Officer Pantaleo and other police humiliated him by strip searching him and his brother-in-law in the middle of the street in midday.
He pulled my boxes down. He went up with like an upward motion, boom. And I told him, yo, you just hit me in my testicles. So he does it again. He told me to shut the F up, and he does it again on the right-hand side, boom, and does it again. And then at that point, he takes my shoes off. And then shirts nothing came out, then he put me back in the van, put my pants back up, and then he put me back in the van.
How are you feeling at this point?
At this point, I felt very violated as a man.
The police, according to Tommy Rice, were not finished on the street. He says the police then took he and his brother-in-law here to the 120th precinct on Staten Island and strip searched them again, touching their genitals again. Rice and his brother-in-law sued Pantaleo and the other officers, claiming false arrest, unlawful search, false imprisonment. Pantaleo denied Rice's claims that he was strip searched and inappropriately touched. The police union says Daniel Pantaleo did nothing wrong and says his record is stellar.
He's the model of what we want a police officer to be.
The officers claim Tommy Rice had heroin and crack cocaine in the car. Rice denies it. Charges against him and his brother-in-law were dismissed. But Rice can't deny his own criminal history, including 9 years of jail time for gun possession and drug charges.
I know that day, March 22nd, 2012, I was not selling drugs that day. I take full responsibility for my past, and I pay for my past.
Now, Rice wants Officer Daniel Pantaleo to answer for his past.
I think Officer Pantaleo should never ever carry a badge, a gun, a nightstick, a uniform ever again in his life.